Western Bulldogs player. That would be like me in 2025 being the CEO of West Coast, which I'm pretty much already am.
Still a chance.
Like we power
Still a chance.
No, not
Simo,
Yeah.
who was powered by West Coast.
Yeah.
But Simo's out of there now.
We power West Coast. West Coast are on the books at Paywise.
Correct.
So you're basically there.
Correct. I'm basically the boss.
CEO.
of
You're
West-
Simon Garlick.
Is Tyre Power part of West Coast?
Don't know.
Hungry Jack's major sponsor of West Coast. There we go. Bang.
Yes.
Hungry Jack's major sponsor of West Coast. So Hungry Jack's power West Coast. Simo powers Hungry Jack's. We power Simo. You're
There
the
you go.
CEO.
You're welcome.
So Simon Garlick, his story is amazing. Like to be the CEO of a football club 6 years after retiring is
pretty
incredible.
silly.
And he was COO or CCO. He was Chief Commercial Officer.
Yeah.
4 years out. So that was like 2 years ago. He was running everything.
Gee.
How have we been, boys? You been good?
Yeah, good, mate.
Really good.
Keeping well.
Hair's looking good. You had a haircut.
Yeah, got a
Good
nice
as
little
Friday.
haircut. Had it last week. Dan didn't notice.
Sorry, man. You know what? I'm actually
Yeah,
pretty
that's
good at usually picking haircuts. I think that's a skill of mine. But
Did-
Picking
this time I
haircuts.
didn't.
Did you have a nice little retreat?
Yeah, went away up to Moore River, which is
What
about
did you do up there or down there?
literally up there. Nothing. It was great. I'm reading Harry Potter books again.
Oh, Goblet of Fire.
Currently, I've just finished the second one.
Jeez,
Chamber
that's
of
exciting.
Secrets.
Jeez, that's exciting. Why
I
have
wish-
you done that?
Well, because I've been challenged. So Kane, I'm going to shout out Kane. He's the bloke who brought the idea for Hammer's Happy Hour for me to go head to head with people, and he's challenged me to a Harry Potter quiz.
So this is on Fridays.
This is on Friday shows. He's challenged me to a quiz, and I've said to him that I'll take him on early in the new year. But I haven't read the books in ages. I watch the movies like 2 or 3 times a year. Haven't read the books in ages. We've got the books sitting at home,
So
and I was
did
like,
he specifically say Harry Potter books?
no,
or
no,
did
he just
say
said Harry Potter, and I don't want to be swindled by a book question.
Yeah,
because I
that's
haven't
fair.
read them in a while. So I thought, fuck it, I'll read them.
Have you been to Harry Potter World?
Yeah, I've been to Harry Potter.
Okay,
World.
well then that's good. So you
Jeez,
got
they're
got-
good.
So this
Harry
is
Potter.
over on
They're special
Hammer's
good.
Happy Hour, which is our Friday show. I am going to try and keep things a little bit separate, if that's okay, fellas.
Yeah. It's
Anyway, I'm just saying that's the reason I read the books.
No, it's exciting.
cramming for the
They're
exam.
so
Like
good.
it.
Oh,
I
it's-
wish I had bought the third one because I finished. We were there for Saturday and Sunday, or most of Sunday. Finished the book at the beach
Do you
on
feel
Saturday.
like you're reading them quicker than you did the first one?
Way quick. Well, I was like 8.
Yeah,
when I first read them, so yeah. Mum read me the first ones because I couldn't read. But
Now,
yes, way quicker.
Now, Dan Conce, if you could just give the people on YouTube, welcome to those
Yeah.
joining us
Yeah,
live on
sorry.
YouTube
Hey,
as well.
Sometimes I forget that they're there, but
If we
they're
could just
most
have a look at
important people.
Dan for a second, please, Jade. And I'd love to see what you're wearing.
Oh my goodness.
Goodness gracious me.
National Fistball 2024 Perth Championships.
Is this live on the website?
Not currently.
So you have, this is a big dick tease.
yeah, big tease. Absolutely.
Exclusive merch.
This is some of the best merch we've done, thanks to ID Athletic, of course.
Obviously, they do
ahead
anything.
of the National Fistball tournament that is this Saturday, this is the official merch. So, you know, in about 35 years' time, someone at Good Sammy's is going to be flicking through the t-shirts and be like,
what is this?
It's one of these like
Beautiful
classic items that you
Mate,
find.
or they could be walking through some sort of
Sporting museum.
global sporting museum and it's
Yeah,
framed
seeing them.
in a golden frame at the
Signed
top of the
by
hallway.
Dan Conce. So that's not available yet, is it?
No, it will be.
You are. It is a tease, isn't
An
it?
absolute
you know
tease.
where
Like
you can
seeing a
buy
dick
them?
pic, but just the foreskin.
You can, if you're circumcised. So on Friday night at the Fistball,
No, out of the boat. Leave that to Hammer's Happy Hour.
on Friday night at the Fistball documentary, the first serve screening that we're doing at the Louisville Hotel,
Which you can get tickets to.
which you can get tickets to on BackChat Studios website. These will be available to purchase in the flesh, so you can get
The
one
full
there.
show.
Talking about flesh. Stop. Right. So there's a Fistball documentary at the Leadville Hotel.
Friday night,
This
6
Friday.
to 8 p.m.
So you can get tickets to that. The tournament is on Saturday.
Don't need a ticket for that. Just rock up.
I'm going to
up
get.
at Lewis
I want a bit of a tournament preview from you in a second.
Yeah, sure.
But I will say, if you are listening to this and it is before Monday midnight, there's 30% off the entire store right now. So
Someone
Cyber
hacked it.
Monday.
go and hack us. No, Dan's actually hacked the website. Cyber Monday, Dan's hacked it.
I sent my first email today in our email system.
Yep.
Indy's gone, so I've just been
You're on the emails.
poking around. I think I ruined a template. I don't know. I think I deleted something.
Yeah, nice.
But I think we got an email out to everyone saying that we got 30% off.
Yeah, good. I got the email.
Did you? Oh, great. Well,
I would say there's a bit in there for Christmas presents. If,
Oh,
if
yeah.
I was me, which I am, I'd be jumping on and getting on the merch site,
Yep.
right? Backchatstudios.com.au, click on merch.
Yep.
And there's plenty of Chrissy presents there.
Heaps of Chrissy presents.
I would say especially this range with the old...
Who you're buying the Chrissy
Nicest
present
hats.
for doesn't even need to know what BackChat is.
Yeah, that's
Because that's a cool hat.
the point.
Bang.
That's a really nice hat.
There you go. I'm getting, see, I don't know if it's, oh yeah, there you go. Scroll down a bit, Jaden. See the rugby polo.
Oh, look at that.
I know that my mum listens to this, so I shouldn't say too much, but whatever. I'm getting my dad that for Christmas. So,
Is
Mum,
that
don't tell
right?
Dino about it.
Wow,
Are you
they
gonna,
look good.
Are you going to take it from
What's that
where you can
drink?
buy it?
No, I'm going to buy it.
What's that drink there?
It's orange juice.
Yeah.
I was feeling a little bit hungover this day, as I am today.
Fair enough.
And I just wanted like a nice crisp orange.
Yeah, I like that. A nice crisp orange.
You know when you're hungover and you just
Yes.
you absolutely I don't crave like cold liquid. It doesn't matter what it is. It needs
to
icy
be
cold.
Icy cold, correct? Yep.
We probably could do a hammer ranks on that, like the best cold icy
Yeah,
cold
we
drinks.
easily could do
But
that.
orange juice, I'm talking like very cold,
Yeah.
is right up there with the best.
Water with salt in it is also fantastic.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Excuse
Post.
me.
That's
In the morning, if you wake up right and you're just feeling a bit rubbish, go get a big glass of water, some ice, and chuck some salt in. It's got to be like Celtic,
oh my god.
kosher salt.
My brain's just gone straight to Men in Black, where he comes in asking for sugar and water,
Yeah.
and he's like, more sugar, and it's just like sugar,
Wow, that's a
more
throwback.
sugar, and
I
he
didn't
just
think
like
today we'll be
keeps
talking about Men in
pouring sugar into the
Yeah.
water. And he's, you know what I'm talking about?
Do that but with salt, not as much salt, and you'll feel amazing.
I want a bit of a tournament overview preview.
All right.
How you think you're gonna go?
Yeah, sure.
we debuted last year. We weren't last. No, we were last.
Yeah, we came last.
Yeah, we won a game.
We did win a game. So this year we are fighting and ready. I think we've got two very solid teams: West WA North, WA South.
WA and WAB.
No, it's not. It's
Yes.
not A and
It
J.
absolutely
Jaden's in the
is.
B team.
Jane's the captain of the B team.
Yeah.
and
Captain of the shit kickers, mate. I've been
No,
there.
they're very good. And I think WA has a real possibility of winning the entire tournament.
Wow.
We
It's definitely possible.
well,
Is that because you got two teams?
definitely possible? Yeah, it's
Everyone else
More
got
teams
one.
than everyone else.
more chances. We're talking about on the weekend in our final training, which there was a few Vic Country people at just to who are in Perth at the moment. We're
Dish,
saying
Drew Petrie,
Dish was there, Witho, Alex Witherden was there, Nugget was there.
Nugget. What about
Nugs.
Pissy Pants Morley? He's not coming.
No,
over.
he's not coming. You know what he's doing.
He's pissing
instead.
himself.
Um,
I hope he's listening.
I'll-
He's shitting and pissing himself at home.
Our plan
In
is to
bed.
get to the grand final against each other, WA North, WA South, and then we just walk off and we
Shake hands and just
yeah
No.
yeah
You're just an idiot.
what?
and we both leave winners, sort of like the high jump in the Olympics. So yes, we're both very good. I don't think Vic Country, Vics, whatever the other shitty states are, I don't think they're training as much as we are.
All
I
right,
think we're
so
No, they
you-
wouldn't be.
You're avoiding the important question. So have you got together your pre-match ritual that is
yeah, I've
required?
not yet because we need two new ones because we've got two WA teams. I think Jaden was throwing around some ideas for South. I'm trying not to get involved in theirs, but for the
B.
North,
So explain for people who don't know what
yeah.
you're talking
So
about.
when
here.
you line up at the start of a game, you sort of address one another, each team, and then one team will do like
like a
sort of like
war
a
cry.
chant, like a war cry.
it's like the
It's
haka.
a haka, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
the
it's-
haka,
but
but
it's-
fistball style.
Yeah, it's pretty short. So I threw out to the chaps. So I said first, do you guys watch Game of Thrones? Like, yep, we're Game of Thrones. So I threw out as an idea.
Let's all behead each other.
The red wedding.
Oh, yeah. It was sort of like Fists of the North, because it's like King of the North, but
Yeah.
Fists of the North, and we're North.
Fist of the North.
Yeah.
Fist of the North.
Yeah,
Fist of
something
the,
like
yeah,
that.
and everyone
like
jumped.
that.
Yeah, that would be
So
good.
currently, that's the best option we
No,
have,
that's
but it's
great.
the only option. I don't know what Jaden's doing.
Do you remember our first? one? I
Yeah,
don't.
tell your brothers.
Tell your brothers. Tell your sisters. We are
The West
the
and
Western
Sisters.
Fisters.
Yeah, that's good.
So we
That's
did want to
nice.
use that again, but now we have two teams, so we thought we'll come up with two new
Yeah.
ones. But yeah, it's going to be a really good tournament. Florida Athena, Saturday morning from 9:30. It's going to be
That's
bloody
huge.
good. Bars
Beers
gonna be
being
there,
poured
open.
from 9:30.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think. Well,
Beers
don't,
from 8.
don't tell the racing and liquor people.
Yes.
Why not?
Gaming
'Cause I
racing.
don't think you're allowed to do that.
Yes, you are.
Oh,
Pet-
well then,
BYO
Tell 'em.
beers.
No, it's
Bring
not,
an
no, I think there's a bar.
oh, there's a
Oh,
bar.
yeah,
there.
but if the bar don't open till 11, bring your own shelters. Bring
That's
some
correct.
shelters down there and drink them at night.
Hey, we don't have security there checking backpacks. Do whatever you want.
Come check the doco out at Leader. We'll have some beers down there. You can definitely do that legally.
Yeah, that's
so get down there
perfectly legal.
Friday, kicking off at
6 o'clock.
Great.
Yeah,
Come
doco
early,
screening a little bit
have a
later.
beer.
I've seen the first 12 minutes of the doco as we finished the editing. It's very good.
We did a quiz night at the Leadville Hotel last week for the Shelter Footy cast.
Yep. Horribly underprepared, I was. Horribly underprepared.
I still had a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, it was great fun.
What do you mean it was good?
Yeah, I know,
What,
but
did you want
I-
to know the answers to the questions?
I didn't know anything. I walked in there, I got a question wrong that really butchered a few things.
I got one too, but it kind of got swept under the...
Yeah, Dan got a few wrong.
Me?
Dan didn't write the quiz.
Yeah, Dan, it wasn't Dan then.
I did my best.
The leaderboard left a bit to be desired.
Oh,
really.
come on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we do talk footy on this podcast, and we're very lucky to be joined a little earlier on by Simon Garlick, the CEO of the Fremantle Dockers. We asked him some questions around some of the current things of his AFL team. Let's go to that interview right now. Thanks to ID Athletic. Welcome. Thanks to ID Athletic, Simon Garlick. We've just done a big session for our guest interview, but we thought we'd ask you about a few things current Freo. Boys are back at the club Monday just gone.
Yep.
How they come back?
Great. Yeah, it was interesting. Jael spoke at a function we had yesterday and talked about it used to all be about a time trial number, and it's changed a little bit. That's really important, and general fitness is good, but making sure they're kicked in and they've been doing enough lateral movement and that sort of thing to ensure they can get into it, because we've only got them for essentially 3 weeks before the CBA requirement means they have 3 weeks at Christmas as well. So you get less and less time with them as a group, so making the most of each of those sessions is critical. So I think the coaches are really pleased with how they've come back, generally speaking. Haven't got any two major concerns at the moment.
Saw a picture of your new recruit, Shea Bolton, in a Freo jumper.
It's very becoming, isn't it?
Happy with how he's looking in that?
Yeah, great. Awesome. Slight challenge for him in the sense they've just had their second child, beautiful baby girl, and 2 weeks ago. So, we were sort of, Shea, do whatever you need to do. That takes priority. And he was desperate to come back. Right. And but he and Hasina and their 2 children now are in Perth. I think it's his first full session today that he's having for Friday, which is really cool. Obviously ecstatic to land him, understand the role he can play. But also it's interesting because we're having this huge chat about Shea, and I think there's this connotation that he's going to be the missing link. We think he'll play a really important role. But I can't wait next year to see continued growth of Caleb and Hayden and Andy and Josh and Jai Amos, who, some people thought had a challenging second year but still kicked 30-odd goals. And we think it's going to be a player. So that's where I think our predominant improvement's going to come from. And we haven't got an expectation on Shea that he's going to come in and kick 60 goals and have 500 possessions. He's got to do what we know he can do, settle back into WA. His family settled back into WA and love playing footy for Freo.
Key word there with Jai Amos' second year. Like, I think people look at him and even Caleb Sarong. Like I did a bit of stuff with Fox Footy with Andy Brayshaw, your vice captain, and him speaking about his relationship with Caleb. Like Andy's 25 and Caleb's 23.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yep.
Mate, when he said that I laughed at him, and then I was like, oh no, that's how old he is.
So was Hayden.
You're a young.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's right. And the beauty of it is, Scully, too, they've come through together. And it's funny now because there's marriages happening and there's kids popping around. So they've got this connection. But it's far easier to retain a group of talented players when they're coming through as a cohort together. And all of those guys you mentioned, particularly the ones in Victoria, have all bought houses in Pally and East Fremantle and all those sort of areas. So, you need to have talent. You've got to have that high-end talent to win games of footy, but don't underestimate time playing together, because people would talk about we were struggling connecting forward. We weren't quite finishing the work. The backs were doing a great job. The mids were winning enough ball. And I was like, don't forget. So Jai at this stage was 19. Josh was 20 and Luke was 21. And they'd played a total of about 10 games together. Mm. Whereas you look at Mackay and Curnow, they played 8 years together. So that, and you know what it's like when you play with a backman, you know what they're doing and you don't even have to think about it. Same forward-wise. So I think those three are a good example. When they've played another 40 games together, they're going to be a handful. And so that's part of the excitement and adding Shea into that mix, whereas it's just that instead of addition. It's not. He's not we haven't got unrealistic expectations on him.
For Freo fans that are impatient for that success, I couldn't agree more. It takes a long time to build connection, and connection, no matter in the back line, it's very important because you end up playing as a back six, but through the midfield, you got to have connection with the ruckman. You got to have connection with leading patterns as forward. But the best quote yesterday out of Andy Brayshaw's mouth, other than smoking drives down the middle at the driving range, and I thought I'd share with you, which I think you'd be proud of. He said it's very easy to be professional at our football club. He was speaking about his relationship with Caleb. And I said, how close are you? He said, pretty much best mates. But they push each other. They play on each other at every training session, and they do recovery together. They push each other to be better. And his best was, it's very easy at our football club to be a professional. And that might seem, for those listening, oh, of course it is. But I've seen over my time as a player, at times, you can lose that desire to push each other to be better. It sounds like you've got a playing group that's desperate for success.
Yeah, they're an incredibly driven group in the right way. They, I think, want to have the expectation and the pressure that comes with wanting to deliver, and they love each other's company. They're not all like any footy club. You don't connect with everyone the same as you do with others. They're particularly close, those two, obviously, but I think there's a mutual respect. There's a drive to help each other and to push each other to get better. And our job as a footy club is to create the environment. So Justin leads incredibly well in that sense. Joe Bridie, EGM of footy, and we talked about footy being the primary focus of our footy club. We're unapologetic for that, and our job is to make sure we're giving them everything they can be to be as good as they can be. So we think we're well placed with that, but there's a lot of work to do.
West Coast fan, can't put some on him.
No, it's a bit, see you here. I was going to ask about the last couple of weeks draft trade deadline. What's that like as the CEO? Are you just not sleeping at night? Are you answering 100 calls a day? What's it like?
Yeah, it's a great question, Dan, because we. My primary role in my position at the footy club is to ensure we've got the best people in the critical positions. And certainly with David Walls, we feel like we have. And obviously, Joe is one step closer, and then I'm incredibly close to it. But it's a supportive, challenging, so it's an equal challenge and support role. So I'll never come down and say to Wallsy, I think you should pick that player over that player, because he's seen him 1,000 times that year, and he's got an eye, and that's what he does for a living. But there'll be involvement with player-manager relationships, with connections you've got. So you do become involved in discussions the whole way through, and it's the most important part of our business. We can create the greatest football facility of all time, give JL everything he needs around him as a senior coach, but he needs good players. So I stay incredibly close to that part of our business, but in an appropriate way, supporting and challenging the guys.
Do you have any games of golf lined up in the next week or so?
No, why do you ask that?
Any recruiting going on?
Have I missed something? I've been away. Have I missed something? No.
Imagine tomorrow, Simon Garlick seen
playing
golf with Chad Water. He's just going around. Sorry, Simon.
This wants 3 games of golf.
Yeah, no.
No
My
comment.
golf game is purely limited to my son, Sonny, and Tom. My sons, Sonny and Tom. So you won't see me on the links anytime soon, mate. But it's an interesting point because there's a lot of focus on that type of thing. We'll continue to try and add to our list and bring talent of the right capability and character into it. But we're also really focused on ensuring that we retain the groups that we were speaking about, and that's something that's a real focus because we think we've got the right nucleus of a team that can deliver a premiership, and we'll continue to add to it. But that's our primary focus.
Are you going to add Chad Warner or no?
We'll keep our options open, Scully. There's plenty of.
It sounds like if we want him, if we need.
Yeah.
Were you in the war room for the draft?
Yep.
Sorry, I say war room.
Yeah, heading around in the corner, mate. Yep.
What are you doing in there?
Yeah. Not a lot. Other than we've got a few systems and processes in place that we're trading first round picks and that sort of stuff. That's not insignificant. So I'm basically letting the guys do their work, and then if there's something significant going on, we'll have a quick chat about it. But
a lot of people in there.
Yeah, ours was pretty sparsely populated, which I think is the right way to go.
Yes,
because you really, Walls is there. He's empowered by the club to make the decision because he's so good at what he does. So I don't think you need 30 people in there like some of them were. And whiteboards were.
Well, I don't know if you saw the IPL auction at all, but that was amazing. Like
I haven't seen it, no.
Mate, so the Indian Premier League auction was during the week, and mate, there was like 15 people, but they're all in one room. So there's like people reaching across and covering their mouth, and the big paddles are going up. Ricky Ponting's in the air.
4.3 million.
Yeah, it was very good. Mate, we're going to let you go. giving us a great amount of time. Good luck on the season. I feel I've got a bit of a soft spot for Freo, unfortunately.
What about you, Dan?
You jump around like every
about
other
you,
week. You're
Dan?
picking a different team that you have a soft
Dan
spot
is
for.
a
I'm a West
true
Coast. I'm a
fan.
West Coast fan,
Are you right?
True
fan.
Yeah, I had heard that.
so I can't stand Fremantle.
But you look so smart and sophisticated. It's weird.
What are you saying about
No,
West Coast
no,
fans?
nothing really.
I went.
Just-
Okay,
yeah.
careful.
Mate, thanks for your time.
Good on you guys. Thanks for having me on.
Hi, I'm Will, and I'm a backman.
And I'm Gov, and I'm a Paywise brand ambassador.
And you're a backman.
Yes, I am, but I'm also a Paywise brand ambassador. And I know that the best way to get into your next car is through the Paywise novated lease.
To learn more about novated leasing, contact Paywise today or just ask Jeremy McGovern.
Rightio, thank you very much, Paywise.
Dan, we
powering
switched shirts.
everyone. That was good. You put it
Very
to
good.
Simon around if he's got any golf games teed up with
Lined up with Chad.
With Chad, I saw some
Very
a past great player or whatever wants to be relevant again. Say, oh, it's not a good look. And players would be filthy with that. What do you guys reckon? Would guys in Sydney be like, mate, that's poor form? Or
It's
like,
an interesting question, really.
all right, let's say you were still playing and TB was
yeah.
playing golf with Sam Mitchell.
See, that's a great example because that's
It's exactly what happened. And yeah, you'd be pretty
Without the
annoyed.
golf.
I think.
like other than Pikey's the CEO, not the head coach.
I think you'd be pretty annoyed.
Um,
I mean, you'd understand because, like, if he does come, I'm sure. I don't know if dollars and cents were discussed at that round of golf,
oh shit, yeah, they were.
but like, yeah, mate, it's gonna be 1.5 a year for 10 years,
yeah,
and so that's pretty hard to ignore. I don't think Isaac Heaney's looking at him thinking, 15 million. Sorry, shut up, Chad. Obviously, like that's there's a bit that goes on there, but I think there'd be a little bit of
bit of angst.
angst.
Yeah, you're right because in the end, anyway, in the end, players go do what they want with contracts,
Correct.
right? Like
Correct.
they're going to sign whatever. But
Yep.
as a teammate, you want Chad Warner playing at Sydney.
Oh,
So if you're
obviously,
Si-
yeah, he's a gun.
Yeah,
But also,
correct.
as a teammate, don't you want Chad Warner earning as much money as humanly possible at your club?
Oh yeah,
So wouldn't you be like, yeah, go get some offer and then you can bring it back and then get paid?
Well, not
later?
necessarily.
because
No.
that in turn then slashes the rest of the
Right.
budget.
If they
for everyone
paid Chad Warner $3 million a year, like they can't pay Isaac Heaney
Yeah, okay.
and co.
Yep.
So you want him to get looked after, but you also want to fit everyone else in.
True.
The
Yeah.
salary cap.
Yeah.
If it was the English Premier League, it's like, mate,
Fucking
go
who
pump your
cares?
price up.
Yeah.
Get the
best deal you
private
can, and
owners.
we'll just fucking drill some oil out of the ground. and
Yeah, correct.
Exactly.
Talking about that, which is nothing. No,
Talking about drilling oil.
no, nothing to do with that. Very exciting. We know it's cricket season. Footy season's not happening. We're talking about footy a little bit, but what are we doing? Footy's over. We watch the cricket.
It's like trying to get water out of a stone at the moment.
Yeah, correct.
What's happening in the AFL?
Yeah,
The
correct.
AFLW Grand
Mate,
Final
even
was
the
just- it's
Australian,
very, very good, by the
even
way.
the Australian. Yeah, we can talk about that in a second.
We will.
But the Australian cricket team, they're a bit on the nose, aren't they? A little bit. I'll tell you who's not on the nose. I'll tell you who everyone in Western Australia loves. It's the Perth Bloody Scorches.
Oh,
course.
fucking yeah, we do.
Love
So
Perth
we did
Scorchers.
this last year. We did BackChat. It was brilliant.
It was excellent.
It was groundbreaking. It was industry leading.
Yep. No one else did it.
And we're going
I
again.
don't know if that's true. I'm just saying, I'm just
No one
saying.
else did it.
Fuck
Well,
yeah.
I mean, it was fun to do, right?
It was excellent to do.
We did BackChat. We had players come up post game, straight after the game, sweating,
Still in their
grass.
pads.
Yeah, seriously.
It was brilliant.
Yeah, it was more often than not. We'd had a couple of beers, a couple of sherbets.
Yeah, a couple of sherbets.
So what we've done this year, we're going again. We're doing the same setup. We'll be chatting to players. BackChat will be back, but BackChat's baby. BackChat's back, baby. Now, right, what we have done differently. If you're a Scorchers fan, this one is for you.
Lots of people will be.
If you're a BackChat fan, you're already here, you're listening, you're watching, whatever you're doing, your chance to get 2 VIP tickets, the golden ticket between BackChat and the Scorchers. We're talking 2 VIP tickets to every game of the Scorchers this season, which is 5 home games at Optus Stadium. You will get access to the, forgot the name,
I think it's the Legends.
The
room.
Legends
One, is it
Lounge.
one
Legends
person
Lounge?
gets the 2 tickets 5 times, or is it one person per round gets 2 tickets?
Stop.
Are there
Great
5
question.
different chances to win, or
No.
one chance for the whole
No,
season?
the
Yes.
golden ticket, you will have, there's one
person
winner.
that gets to go to every home game
my
with,
With a
with a
friend.
person.
That is phenomenal.
Yes. So
The
it's
leg-
one, there's one
wow,
prize.
yeah, gotcha,
it's the
gotcha,
golden
gotcha,
ticket.
gotcha.
There's not 5 golden
Yeah,
tickets.
no, gotcha.
Jeez, we've got clear as.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
that's
this is a
cool.
good question.
Great.
But I feel like the Legend Lounge sounds like somewhere you
Nah,
hang
the
out.
Legends Lounge is fucking amazing. So
Yes.
I've been there, and it's not like it's better than a box.
Yeah, absolutely.
We did
Way
both
better
last
than
year.
a box. We did both last year. Way better than a box. You go and it's free piss.
Yep.
It is. There's just like food set up, and it's not like a little tiny little table that you go. It's a fucking
It's a buffet.
full buffet,
Yeah.
and you just go
Multiple
in and out, in
courses
and
as
out.
well. They change it up.
Yep, they change it out. They bring out. There's fucking fish there. There was pork belly. There was fucking dumplings. It just comes out and out and out.
As you can imagine, Hamish spent a fair bit
And
of
I'm
time
just
at
sort
the
of
food
in,
stand.
I'm
And
out, I'm in, and
sweets.
there's sweets there. There's always the little fucking meat trays that you can just nibble at. And there's like heaps of seats out there in a perfect position to watch the cricket. You're in range if someone hits a six.
Yeah.
You can't catch it in the box. You can get it.
It's
second level.
like cow corner sort of thing, right?
Yeah, perfectly over maybe halfway between long on and mid wicket.
If you're a right-hander.
Yeah, if you're a right-handed batsman and you are just in the slot, but you can sit wherever you want. Like you can
can
pick,
stand if you want to.
stand if you wanted to stand.
In, out,
It's
drinks,
fucking
food.
awesome.
Right, so you can win the golden ticket, which is you plus
we'll be
a
there too.
friend
Yeah.
to every game of the Scorches season. I think it's a brilliant ticket. These things go for quite a bit of money.
Yep.
We've got access to 2. We're giving away with the Perth
Wow.
Scorches. All you have to say, how do we do that, Scully?
Yep.
What do we have to do? Not much.
Not a
Sign
thing,
up
except for
as a
one thing.
Patreon to BackChat. Patron. Sign up as a patron to BackChat. That is right.
Wow.
Get on our website right now, backchatstudios.com.au or backchatpodcast.com.au and sign up as a patron.
Yep.
That's it. That's what you have to do.
No, but I'm sure you have to like and subscribe.
No.
This,
Nope.
tag it from
No.
share this, do that.
No.
What, it's-
Sign up
sign
as a
up.
patron. We'll be drawing it
Are we
next
still rolling
Thursday.
with the cage? Is that what it's
Yeah,
called?
it's the
still?
cage.
Oh, get in the cage, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's we've actually simplified though. It's there's only one price. There's not all these
one
tiers.
tier.
It's just
Yeah,
in the
it's
cage.
just so simple.
Just get in the cage.
So sign up as a patron.
throw the key away.
That's it. Your chance to win VIP tickets to the Scorches. I'm not
We're
sure.
drawing it next Thursday.
I don't know if we can do much more for you.
We can't.
It's very difficult to do
If you
anything.
already are a patron,
You're already in.
already in.
Of course
So
you're
thank
in.
you
You
because we
support
love
us.
you guys.
We support you. We're
Absolutely.
giving you free entry. We'll be spinning the shit out of one of those wheels, by the way.
It's going to be
Like-
fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know the.
Yeah.
Dick, 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 dick,
Yeah.
dick, dick,
Yeah.
dick,
Excited
dick,
about that?
Just trying to think if there's another funny way we can do it. I've got an idea.
Give it to us now. I'd like to confirm this is how we do it next Thursday.
How many patrons do we have? We can actually
500.
3 to 500, yeah.
Okay, so we'll probably get another 200 in the next week because of this amazing deal that we've
Yes.
got. Write all the names, put them in a hat, row the names in the air, bang, one name.
I don't hate it. I've
Bloody good.
shotgun
Grab
not
one
writing.
name.
I've shotgun not writing.
But you can just type them up and
Yeah, but then what? Someone has to cut them out?
What does ch mean?
type them up, get the names on a list, and then get the old slicing paper
Guillotine?
machine, the guillotine.
Who's doing that?
That's very easy. I'll
Who's
do
got
it.
a guillotine? Have you got a guillotine at Paywise?
I think there might be a guillotine at Paywise.
Could you do this whole thing?
Could we get Simo to do this while he's working?
Give
at
Simo
Paywise?
something to do. Not
We
working
could- I
enough.
reckon that'd be pretty funny.
Yeah.
Scrunch the paper up, throw it in the air, and just go bang.
Could we get Adsy to catch it?
Yes, that's where he works for us. We'll just tell him to come in.
Wow.
All right. So to simplify all that, you sign up as a
Name will be drawn
Patreon
next
as a
Thursday.
patron of BackChat. Name will be drawn next Thursday by Adsy, chopped out of a Hungry Jack's chopper.
Oh, the blimp!
Wow.
I
Remember
think
when they
it's
used to do that at
brilliant.
the Wildcats?
Yeah, so
Scorches is so. It's actually like I know people say the Wildcats is good. I know people say going to the footy good. I think going to the Scorches
Going to
is
the Scorches
best.
is fucking
It's long
awesome.
enough that you can have a decent crack.
Yep,
Yes.
have as many beers as you want.
Yeah, correct. But it's not too long that you're there all day like a test match.
Yeah.
You got music playing, you got fireworks going off. Like you got a fair bit.
They
Going.
got all
fucking
the songs that play when different players walk
And we'll be there.
out.
Yeah,
We'll be there.
with
We'll be
bells on,
there, yeah.
God,
We're
yeah.
hanging out.
Come hang out with us.
Yeah.
That's what I've got for you, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for
Wait, can we before we move on?
Great.
Can we play like a couple of?
great.
couple of
I forgot
things.
all about this to prove that we're not making this up. To prove that we're just
Wow.
not absolutely talking out you new know what's. Hamish, you're gonna want to put some headphones on here.
I've got one in.
Okay.
Do you want me to put two in? I'll put two in.
No, you just.
I'm going to put two in.
Stereo.
We have been very lucky here at BackChat to be joined by some of the Perth Scorchers who have been with us for work experience.
See that?
Let's just call it like that. So let's go and see what we've been doing with the boys. Welcome. Yeah, so like the square wheels on the car, it's not a good idea. We're not running Mad Max.
Jai, mate. How are you enjoying BackChat?
Yeah, it's been good, thanks. Yeah.
What about the Patreon giveaway, the golden ticket, the VIP stuff? Have you got that sorted?
Golden ticket, yeah, mate. You wouldn't believe it, but I've been working on it all day. Oh, good. Very good.
Jai.
The critical time.
Jai Richardson.
Straight.
Jesus, good.
Yeah, he's good.
People listening a lot.
It was probably the most important moment of my life, and I've never actually told anyone this.
Jai Richardson. What? Mate, have you got the Patreon giveaway BackChat Scorches sorted?
Yes, mate. It's under control. I'm literally working on it right now. It's all good. It's under control.
So the golden ticker where
Golden
they get
ticket, Patreon, all good. Giveaway, yep.
2 VIP tickets.
Easy.
Every game of the Scorches all summer.
Is that Aaron Hardy?
Yep.
Yeah.
How was that?
Okay. Yeah, having Aaron Hardy around the office has been good.
He's used to a couple of different things, though. Like clapping whenever he does something.
I kind of like it. I wish he did it for me.
Great.
Aaron, you ready?
Another one.
Bowling.
I'm going to take his head off.
Where's he going, mate? I've got somewhere there. First spoke with a spin bowler.
Nah, he's bowling quick, mate. Have you heard about the big giveaway we're doing with the Scorches this year? We're talking drinks all day, food all day, comfortable seats, every game of the summer to watch you. Sign up to Patreon on BackChat and you can go in the running. Does that sound pretty good, Aaron Hardy? Well, what about this? See ya! See you later! See ya! Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Tell your story, Morgan! Bye! Tell the Aussies to leave that one!
Fully set Aaron Hardy off. He beat me up after that.
That won't mean anything to anyone listening.
Yeah, well, look,
Watch it. Go and watch that.
Go
Yeah,
and have
that's
a look.
humour.
You know what? If you're listening along and you're like, what are these blokes watching? Basically, we remade the Sports Centre. This is Sports Centre.
Yep. Someone's picked it up on YouTube. They said, name Jason Tatum. Because, you know, this is the Jason
Right.
Tatum one.
Very
So
good.
we knew it would do.
Did you like those? I think
Yeah,
they're
they
pretty
were good. They were funny.
So they'll be out in socials the next couple of weeks.
brilliant.
Thursday. Get you signed up to Patreon before Thursday.
I've got a question
Okay, great.
from YouTube about
Yep.
this
Is it a
whole-
super...
It's not, sorry. It's a valid question. I don't know the answer. So
I'll know it.
let's...
I bet you all know the answer.
Okay. This is from Harry H. Dog, who I do know, I think lives
Harry
outside
Edwards,
of...
he plays fullback for West Coast.
Yeah. So Harry Edwards has said, what if the winner is outside of WA?
It's a great question, Harry. You're a wizard, Harry.
What a fucking question.
Why did you answer it? You said you know the answer.
Yeah. You just get it back. You can come
Yeah,
and
you can have tickets.
You can have the tickets. So here's what will happen. If you win the tickets and you're outside of WA, the tickets go back in the draw.
Yeah.
You don't win the tickets. But if you are at a Scorches match, any Scorches match across the country, we'll get you tickets to go there.
That's a great call
Yeah.
because we will
Yeah.
speak to the Scorchers and get that done.
Yeah. So like if you're in Melbourne and the Scorches play in Melbourne, bang, you're there.
Yes.
You're getting
Every
tickets.
Oh,
Well, only if
every
the
home
Scorches go there.
game at where you are.
Every
home.
time, if the Scorchers are getting to your place, you get in there free and we'll get you pissed. and
Yes. But
fed.
Yeah, okay.
we'll get
that's
them
fair.
pissed as well.
We'll get them pissed and we'll get them fed.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's
Well, that's what would
work
happen
out
here.
something.
But if you're
then
outside
we-
of Victoria,
Okay.
and also, but if you want to come to Perth, you can same thing.
Yeah, correct.
You can come to Perth and use it, but the golden tickets go back in the mix.
Another question. This is from Tyler.
Great answer on the spot.
Yeah, great.
You've committed us to a lot of money.
Tyler,
It's Scorches.
Tyler
There you go.
asked, what's the best shelter?
Wow, I
Hazy.
like the hazy.
Yeah. Wow.
Do ya?
That was pretty unscripted off the top.
Really good.
The pale is the best.
Pale is excellent. The IPA is very good.
Heavy, though.
Yeah, I like the
I'm a
hazy.
legend though.
It's true. It's true.
Shaggers.
How many have you had?
Hazy's really nice.
Great questions, Dan. Time for our good friends at TABtouch, I believe.
You've got the touch. You got
The power.
Now, boys, very, very, very funny story off the top here. It's maybe not that funny. It's hard to sort of follow up with the story after starting like that. However, I think it was funny.
this is
I
gonna
think it
be
was
so
funny.
Yeah,
So, went to lunch today. My wife, Alex, beautiful wife, Alex, was sitting outside and it started blowing quite a lot. It was quite cold. And she said, "Got a jumper in the car. Do you have a
What'd
jumper?"
you have for lunch?
Mate, I had, let me just have a think about that. I had a beef salad. And
That is funny. Oh, fuck.
you know what? I sat
Beef
there and I
salad.
was going to choose a chicken burger and then I was going to choose a steak sandwich and then I was like,
I'll get a beef
I
salad.
need to start making more sensible decisions. And
that's
today's the
fair.
day.
Great. Yeah, great
and I had
decision.
like salad with beef. Right? So I fucking laugh at you eating your fucking kibble in there every day.
Dan's
Right?
eating
Your dog food in there, mate. Right?
Okay,
So,
beef salad.
Not the
Beef
funny
salad.
part. Cold. I said, I think there's a jumper in the car.
Cold, windy, beautiful day for a beef salad.
So, right, she's in the Tesla, brought to you by Paywise.
Yeah.
And she goes into the boot, didn't get in there, just looked in there. Yeah. And you know the marketing ploy that our good friends at TABtouch ran with, you've got the touch, and it was the hand.
Yeah. The foam finger.
No, not the foam finger, the actual human hand.
It looked
Oh,
like a
yeah,
human
yeah,
hand.
So
Left
I've
it
been
in the-
meaning to
Still
drop.
haven't dropped them off.
I've been meaning to drop that off to
I actually did that like a
TABtouch.
week ago.
You've left it in the
Alex opened the boot,
Yeah.
lifts up a jacket, and there is a human hand. And she's absolutely
Shit herself.
That's she reckons a lady walked past. Alex screamed and slammed the boot and came back without a jumper. And she's like, "What the fuck's in what's in your boot?" And I'm automatically triggered what was happening. I said, "Did you see the head?" It's very good. TABtouch, Hammer, you had a bet over the weekend.
Yes, I did.
Hammer's Happy Hour.
Hammer's Happy Hour had a bet.
So basically, we've given you the keys to the TABtouch vehicle, and you've put together a multi. I'll just give you the legs of the multi. North Melbourne v Brisbane. North Melbourne will win.
Tick.
Okay, there we go. Very good. Ding. Do I leave the video to last?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm asking Dan. I don't know what
Yeah,
it is.
leave it all to you.
I don't know.
Team
what
Europe v USA in the 2024 Moscone Cup.
Yep.
Which is
like snooker, 9-ball
Snooker.
pool. I think that's still going.
still
It is.
going.
Yeah.
We're
So
in day 2 of 3, I think.
Wow.
So
I didn't know that.
When you pick them, can you please pick against the result by the time we're doing the podcast?
I didn't know.
However,
Apparently, so just on that, I was looking at
Europe
the
are leading.
updated results. Europe are leading, even though USA had some crazy comeback in day 2.
and you
So
picked.
it's getting it's
I
apparently
picked
the
Team
best,
Europe.
the best tournament ever.
So let's give it a tick.
We'll go the early cry tick.
Tick. Which leaves us with of course, the
Clubfoot
international
or whatever his name
10-kilometre cross-country skiing,
Yeah.
Kalebo. I
Kalebo.
believe we have a bit of footage of
Yes.
Ernst today. So this is for the win. Is this him?
Yeah, this isn't for the win. This is just. I just want to see what you guys think about the technique here.
Okay.
Is this my guy?
Yeah, this is your guy.
Is
mate. I love the suit.
Is he coming 68?
It
Or
looks
is
like
he-
there's got
He's
a
number
person.
68.
He definitely is chasing someone, isn't he?
Well, they lap him, mate. They get on that quick. They lap. Like, this bloke's getting lapped, I reckon. Wow. So, do we know if he's won or not?
He came 4th.
He came fourth. He was $1.20 favourite.
He won the sprint.
No, that's what we had him in, wasn't it?
No, we
No,
had him
he
in
had
the
the
10K.
10K cross. Did you not do your research?
Which was this?
Fucking hell.
He's got smoked.
Oh, why am I betting on blokes running in skis up a fucking hill? Oh, I tried vigorously on the internet today to look for that.
Right.
Like to look for the
Oh,
results.
mate,
Spend a bit
I've
of
got
time
so many
winning some money.
viruses on my computer.
It's
I have
very
to-
hard to.
Can you clean them out, please? Can
Yeah,
you
I'll
clean
clean 'em out.
TABtouch? I'd like TABtouch to be cleaned out.
All right, I will.
We have put into the pipeline Andrew Brayshaw.
Yeah, my Andy Brayshaw bet. On the back of
into a
talking to
grand
Simon
final.
Garlick,
Yeah, correct.
Like
I was very impressed.
Fremantle, in my opinion, are going to win the premiership.
Yep.
It's a certainty for mine.
Yep.
So shut up and take my money. I think Andrew, as I said the other week, after his injuries at the start of the year, when he got sorted, he was the best player in the comp for the back 12 weeks. I think the Brownlow medal almost reflected that, besides Paddy Cripps and his stupid,
Yes.
weird season.
Yes.
Andrew was polling massive numbers and was great.
Yes.
And I think he has a fully fit year, wins the Brownlow, wins the premiership. And I've asked TABtouch, as our great friends at TABtouch, who I'm sure are going to come through,
They're like family.
they are basically family, to put together that multi and give us the odds of $888
Double
with a
the odds.
max bet, basically double the odds, with a max bet of $8. So everyone who signs up to TABtouch gets themselves an $8. You can put $8 down potentially to win.
This is all
Hypothetical.
in theory.
Yeah.
In
So
theory.
I think if you're a Freo fan and this goes,
fucking-
you're signing up to TABtouch.
I think how many
It's
fans
no
have Freo got? Fucking heaps.
100 million.
68,000 members, I think.
Wow. And then you'd think, there'd be at least another couple of 100,000 fans that aren't members.
That's a good point.
And of those, maybe let's call it 40% are above age. You're looking at least 150,000 eligible people to download the TABtouch, please.
You win
Bit of
some,
pressure.
you win
you
some,
win
you
some,
lose more. For free and confidential support, call 1-800-858-858 or visit gamblinghelponline.org.au. That's a good, that's a nice little question you raised there, Hammer.
Thanks.
I wonder what percentage fans of AFL teams,
Have memberships.
or don't. Like, what's the breakdown of people? If 1 million people go for Collingwood and 100,000 people have members, it's
That's
10% have members.
I reckon it's probably.
What do you think it is?
Well, I reckon it would be more. I
Are
reckon WA.
you an AFL club member?
Yes, I think I'm
Are
actually.
you a boner?
I am still a boner, but I think I'm also. Do I just get a West Coast membership because I played there? Is that how that
I
works?
don't think so. No.
Fuck. Well, then there you go.
I've got one.
I think I'm just a boner member.
You've got a what?
I've got a West Coast membership.
Right.
I think I was a Gold Coast Sun member there for a little bit too, because.
Can we just say the Tassie membership doesn't count?
Yeah, no, Tassie membership doesn't count.
The $5 ones they're selling or the $1 ones?
No, it's-
Yeah.
I don't want to hear them. Oh, we got the biggest membership.
Yeah, I reckon 5. I reckon 10%.
I reckon that's high.
Yeah, probably.
I wonder if there's a way we can find out.
Well, West Coast got 100,000 members. There's 2 million people in Perth.
I reckon there's a way we can find out. Let's speak to Simon Garlick. See
We just had him on. Should have asked him.
the AFLW Grand Final was on the weekend.
Yes, it was. And my first leg of the multi got home in just thrilling style. Geez, North are good. The boners. We
they never
finally
lost.
won something. Didn't lose a game this year.
That's impressive.
Drew early in the year to Geelong.
Yes.
Fuck, we were good. Just shit it in.
The coach of Brisbane, his name
Craig Starcevich.
Yes. He said the first half of footy played by North Melbourne was the best half of footy ever played by an AFLW team.
Wow.
Yeah, probably agree.
But best he's ever seen at least.
Yeah, they were exceptional. The girl who won best on, Jazzy Garner, she was getting tagged all game and had 35.
Gee,
She was pretty fucking
that's
good.
impressive.
Very good. But yeah, they just dominated them all game. Brisbane didn't really look like it. North's defence, the boners were just rock hard, and they were impenetrable at some points. I think it was a 30-odd point win, and they were just fucking awesome.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Darren Crocker, second.
Betty's son.
Yeah, second bloke.
He's the coach of.
He's the coach of North, second coach in AFLW to have won a premiership there and also played in an AFL premiership.
Oh, that's
Wow.
Starcevich was the other one.
I like that a lot.
There you go. I've got a question from YouTube for both of you.
Is it a super comment?
No, it's not. From FozJam.
Fozzie.
Question for Hammer and Scoey.
I'll
Would you
answer it.
face 2 overs of Yasprit Boomerah in the Wacker Nets for $1,000?
Yes.
Yep.
Obviously. I'd do it for free. I'll imagine being able to say I've faced Jasper Boomer. I mean, obviously, if he's giving me $1,000, I'd do it.
Boomer's the guy coming in and he's sort of looking a little bit nonchalant as he rolls in. And he
Yeah,
just
yeah, not a
slings
long
it.
And he
runner.
just whips it at 100.
He's sort of
His
just like-
elbow bends backwards.
Is
and
that how he
gets
runs
extra
like this?
whip.
He
Yeah.
sort of just comes rolling in and then about 3 steps out, just absolutely fires
Yeah,
it in.
and just inverts his elbow and then just whips it in.
Yeah, he does the.
Yeah, he's quick.
$1,000. Like if I'm padded up,
No pads?
No pads.
No pads, no way.
No pads.
Okay, so it's just not shin pads. What are they called? Pads.
I would
Pads.
just go, if I was going out there to
Batting
bat
pads.
and I had my pads on, yeah, I'd do it.
Pads box.
Gloves.
Would you say no bounces from him, or he can belt?
He can do whatever you want.
Not sure about that. Not sure I want to cop a bouncer. And
Steve Smith copped one in the sternum in that test. 135 Ks.
so
bang.
the issue with Steve Smith though, and any other professional cricket for that matter, they're looking to score runs off the ball. If
Yeah,
you're
I'm just
in
looking
there
at
and
not-
you just
Survive.
you get yourself in a ball,
Yep.
and you just if you cop one on the shoulder, it's gonna hurt.
Fuck, it'll hurt.
Who's
Imagine
the
getting it on the
best-
point of the shoulder.
Who's the best Brayshaw in cricket?
My grandfather, Ian, was exceptionally good at cricket. He's the last Aussie on test soil. He's the last Australian in first class cricket on home soil to take 10 wickets in an innings.
Gee.
10 for 44
He
against.
played for Australia.
I reckon he played one, not a test match, like a exhibition match, but he was in WA. I think he's the 12th man for the WA team of the century.
Wow.
He's a very, very good cricketer.
Wow.
I don't think that was the
Exceptionally
answer
Does
this
Uncle-
person on YouTube expected.
What did they say?
They just said, who's the
Uncle-
best Brayshaw in cricket?
Did Uncle?
But-
Well, I think they were asking about the brothers,
Yeah.
but
Uncle James was a very good cricketer.
did he play for Australia?
Nope, he played Sheffield Shield for South Australia
South
and
Australia.
WA.
Crow eater.
Yep. But of the four of us, I would say probably... Well, I probably played the best cricket. Angus was naturally hand-eye better than us.
What do we got here, Jaden? Oh, this is some stats.
This is pop, yep. 101 first-class games, 4,000
Captains.
first-class runs. Fuck, there you go. 300s, 2650s.
Can you go back out, please? Brayshaw has co-authored several sporting books.
He's written a few. He also wrote a sex book. There it is, Terms of Repayment. That's the
Could
one.
you click on that, please?
The romance novel, Terms of Repayment.
Oh, geez, I'd love to read some excerpts out of that.
I'd happily... I don't think I've got it, but it's essentially... I mean, go and get it.
It's essentially like the thing Dan was doing back in the day.
It's a sex book.
What was that called?
50 trays of fries.
50 trays of fries, yeah.
How's that going?
I haven't added to it since. The same person on YouTube said The Beast. My grandfather watched him.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep, there you go.
The Beast.
So I mean...
The Beast Brayshaw.
I don't think that was his nickname. But of the people that approach me in Perth... There it is, Terms of Repayment. On the waters of the Riviera have claimed the life of Gina's only child, throwing her into despair. Broken nowhere to go, she betrays her morals and breaks into a secluded Mediterranean home. There she steals some artwork and sells it. The owner, Michael, had taken a break from the heat of business in London, but on his return finds the intruder and discovers the magnitude of her theft.
Oh,
a very private man, he desires a solution. Anything other than involving local police and meddling insurance people. He gives Gina the chance to come up with the payback terms as a true test of her inventive nature. Together they set out to achieve quite a bit more than the settlement of a debt.
Oh, geez, I'd love a good romance novel blurb like that.
Yeah, that's nice.
Did anyone listen to that podcast that they'd sit down and read? It was his dad's.
Oh, yeah.
It was his.
It's like my dad.
My dad wrote a porno.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
actually,
one.
I have heard that. Yeah, but my
that is one of the
That's pop.
funnier. That is one of the funnier pods I've ever listened to.
I'll find my hands on that book. But yeah, of the people that come up to me and sort of say, "Oh, I know Andrew," or "I know Angus," it's like way more people come up and tell me about Pop than they do about anyone else. Yeah, I know the Beast. Anyway, I'm going to get my hands on that book. We'll read a bit out.
Very, very good. Got any other things to whip around until I get into this backchat backpage, fellas?
You got something?
Give me a bit of backchat backpage, Jaden. You know. Yes, welcome to the BackChat backpage. Haven't done this for a little while, but it's where we bring the stories that you might have missed that you really needed to get onto your plate early in the morning. We've just got one for you today, and it's an absolute ripper. I haven't read it, but I'm about to. AFLW champions North Melbourne put the AFL to shame. Sorry. Calm down. Put them to shame. The AFLW competition has once again shown how it should be done during a grand final presentation. Oh, boy. Here we go. Okay, what should be a relatively simple process has been mired in controversy for AFL players in recent years, with a number shunning the young kids handing them their winner's medal to soak up their moment in the sun. Brisbane Lions, so they named and shamed them. Brisbane Lions Charlie Cameron, Collingwood's Beau McCreery, and veteran Cat Tom Stewart are just some have all been guilty of post-match snubs after winning the premiership. I didn't, by the way. Yeah. All they need to do... this is an opinion piece. All they need to do is learn how simple and heartwarming it can be, is to tune into the victorious women's players with North Melbourne all class following their 30-point drubbing of Brisbane at a packed Icon Park. It kicked off with triumphant kangaroo Libby Birch, who knelt down to receive her medal, put a cap on the youngster's head, and then offered her a big hug, which was accepted. The crowd let out a collective "aww," that's written to the cute moment, with a little girl saying, "That's 3, Libby," as key defender Birch celebrated her third flag, added to efforts with the Bulldogs and the Demons. That set the tone as the winning players, please stop clicking there, as the winning players all gave their little counterpart their moment. Star veteran North captain Emma Kearney had one of the better exchanges as she received her medal. And I quote, and I'm going to wait till this song finishes until I can actually quote it. It's got quotations here. I can't wait for this. "Hello, how are you going?" she asked the little girl Chloe.
This isn't a fucking article, is it?
"Good," came the standard reply.
Makes sense.
Great.
Nah, fucking
Wait.
shit day, Emma. Fuck me.
Just good. They've quoted that. "Great job. What's your name?" "Chloe. Great to meet you." I want to give you my scrunchie and then put the hat on. Good job. Well done. It's really that simple. So prospective 2025 AFL premiers, please take note.
Oh boy.
You know what?
Who's written that? Actually,
Who cares, mate?
I cut out about 700 words out of that.
Oh, wow.
It was more.
So,
it's fucking.
it was
hell.
hard hitting.
It is real. Like realistically, I've never won a premiership at an AFL level where I've had to give a hat to a kid.
Hey, look, I actually agree. It's not that hard.
Not fucking hard.
It's not hard. And it's literally the only thing that people crack the shits about. So
Yeah. Like, I'm sure, I don't know if there is, but like, surely there's a person, when you're running up to the stage,
get the hat,
give the hat and says,
they-
give it to the kid, give it to the kid, give it to the kid.
shake the
give
hand,
it
give
to
the
kid.
head. Like,
I
literally.
think they did that at the Brisbane
Yeah.
Grand Final this year.
Yeah.
The
and
only
Cameron still
thing
didn't do it.
older and look, like I said, I was shaking hands and hat.
You
all
also
that
just
stuff.
want a flag, so.
But I will say, like, it is. Look, can I defend it? I probably can. It gets pretty overwhelming up there. It's like standing on Everest for like most football players. They've tried something, and it's not the fact they want to disrespect the child. They literally lose control of normal thinking. They've just played 120 minutes. And I know the people will be listening and go, oh, well, the girls can do it. Yeah, look, most people can do it. Some people lose their shit, just like anything else in life.
Yep.
And I can understand how it happens, although you got
It's fucking not hard.
It's not
And
hard.
the bonus to, like, they would have had pretty much all year to think, yep, okay, we're going to have to shake a can. And
How am I
like, they
gonna
didn't
do
lose all year. How am I going to put the hat on the kid? Because they were good this year. Fucking real good.
That's bloody brilliant. Hey, boys, we're getting pretty close to the end there. Hopefully, Freo fans, you enjoyed that with the CEO. Any questions on YouTube to finish us off, Daniel?
Someone said here, which I saw Scully take his scrunchie out of his hair in the 18 Premiership medal ceremony. Saxon Salinus says, hey
Who's
guys.
playing for Vic Country
Yeah,
in the Fistball
Wow, he's
Championship.
fisting for the Vics.
So do you remember last year he submitted
Yeah, it
a
was
tryout video?
That was brilliant.
And we watched it. It was great, but we,
It was in Victoria, so we couldn't add him to the team.
So now he's playing for Vic Country. Hey
His
guys,
dreams
check
have
one
been
here.
reached.
Should I do this when I get my Premiership medal next year?
What? Shake the kid's hand?
next
Yeah,
week
I
or
think
next
so.
year?
Oh,
I
did he
he's
think
say?
talking about Fistball.
Yeah.
Fistball.
He also did ask if we were shouting the bar when Vic Country win at the Hippie Club
Is that
on
right?
Saturday.
So
You'll
So-
be going to the Hippie Club, probably.
Yeah, you will be going to
Be
the
fisting
Club.
at Hippie. Yeah. There you go.
Do you see they're selling pieces of carpet of Metro's Freo?
Are they really?
Yeah, they're pulling the carpet up and they're doing a refurb and they're selling pieces. You can buy a piece.
It would be
What would you do with that?
awfully sticky.
Be rank.
Awfully
It
sticky.
would be sickening.
That floor.
Boys, that's us. A couple of reminders just off the top here. We spoke about our Cyber Monday deal, 30% off our store until midnight tonight. So if you want to get yourself a Christmas present, you want to give someone else a Christmas present, even better, go and
Buy
jump
yourself
on
something.
backchatstudios.com.au. Fistball Doco will be at Leaderville Hotel on Friday. You want to rock up, we'll probably let you in. We'll get your ticket at the door.
Yep.
But buy a ticket so we know you're
Buy a
coming.
ticket so you know. Yeah, that's smart.
Tournament is on Saturday. Come to that.
Yep.
Hamish and I will be at the Northerly
Yeah, if you're not there,
Stakes.
come to the Northerly Stakes Day.
Do
Thanks
both.
to TABtouch.
Oh, actually, yeah, you can do both because yours starts at 9:30. Get there early, get there late.
I'm doing both.
Yep, TABtouch, Northerly Stakes, Ascot. Jesus, it's going to be good. I will be taking over the TABtouch socials.
Wow.
I'm going to be all over the place. I think I'm going to try and ride a horse. Like
I love Billy Slater.
Billy Slater did it at the Melbourne Cup. I'm going to get on a horse. I don't know if I can. I'm going to try. I'll be in the stables. I'm going to be I'm allowed like right next to the barrier when it jumps. It's going to be brilliant. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, that would be good.
I'm going to have with the 9 races, I'm going to have a bet every race, and I'm going to have one best bet of the day.
Hammer in the ninth, like riding a horse in the race by the end of it.
Yeah, I'll be whipping it down the straight. So that'll be me. Come and find me if you're there. I don't know much about horse racing, so if you've got tips,
Horsing.
if
You know a lot about horsing around though.
yeah,
eh?
this guy. If you've got tips, come and find me, and I might throw something on it. But yeah, it'll be a great day. Shit, it's going to be fun.
Do you know
Yeah,
what?
it's
If you
great.
do want a ticket to go, because I think it costs money to
Yeah.
go to Northerly Stakes.
We got a
If
couple.
you want tickets, just email us, hello@backchatpodcast.com.au, and we can probably get you them.
Yeah,
Like TABtouch is just giving some away.
I need a couple.
They said to us, boys, get your listeners in.
Yeah, I need a
We'll,
few.
we'll sort them out.
Hey, shout out Brian. Just saw you sign up as a Patreon right then.
Brian.
Shout out.
Brian.
Shit, Brian.
Last one from me, fellas.
I might put Brian's name in.
Sign up as a patron for your chance to win VIP tickets to the Scorches all summer long.
Yeah.
Go and do it
Wow.
right now.